Good morning. Welcome back, family, to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today is Saturday, January 18th, 2020. I just wanted to come on here and give you another card, another affirmation. I think so far we've had two cards, at least cards that have repeated. So let's see, what do we need to know, Spirit, about today, Saturday, the 18th of January, 2020. What's up, Ocean Eyes, Bows and Bubbles? What's up, y'all? We're trying to figure out what our card of the day is. What do we need to know today? Almost. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are doing well. Got some early birds over here. What do we need to know today? One card. Good morning, Tony. Yes. We'll do a couple readings after we get our general card out. Here we go. All right. What do we have? The Knight of Swords. I think we've had this one before. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but the card of swords, hold on one second. The card of swords is all, or the suit of swords is all about your intellect, the way you communicate. It's about your ideas. It's about writing. It's about expressing yourself. And if you look at this knight, he has somewhere to go in a hurry. He has a lot to say. He has a lot that he would love to express and communicate to other people. He likely has a message, something that is going to change the trajectory of everyone's path. That's why he's racing around so quickly. He's like, hey, listen, I have something to say. It's going to change everything going on for you. So today, what does that mean for us? So today, the energy is kind of percolating with the need to communicate. You could be feeling a lot of different things that you're ready to express to someone in your life that is important, or that you're ready to put out there. Some of us are finally creating boundaries for ourselves in terms of how we relate to other people. So you could be communicating your boundaries like, hey, you can't talk to me like that, or you can't stay in my life like this, or I don't appreciate X, Y, and Z. This could also mean that some news that you've been waiting on for a while is finally on its way to you. So pay special attention to what people are saying today. Pay attention to what they're saying, what they're announcing, even what they're hiding, what they're not saying, because in between the words is where the truth is for the most part. Now, the good thing about this card is that it's all about your head. If you keep your head in the game, if you use your intellect, if you use your own wisdom, you'll be able to achieve anything that you want. You'll be able to navigate the situation, right? Because sometimes this can mean difficult conversations to have, okay? They're often very blunt. If you look at him, he has a sword here. Swords can be used as weapons, right? So be mindful of how you're communicating with other people as well. Don't be unnecessarily rude or unnecessarily sweet, just say what it is. Take the emotions out of it. When sword cards come out, they are really good in terms of your intellect, sometimes your intuition, and also your ability to accomplish your goals, okay? So let's do the affirmation portion, and we will get a couple readings going. Then I got to do some yoga this morning. I haven't done yoga in a while. Grand Rising. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it together in your minds, out loud, however you want to do it. So I use the power of my intellect to achieve my goals. I think through my thoughts. I use the power of my intellect to achieve my goals. I think through my thoughts. I use the power of my intellect to achieve my goals. I think through my thoughts. Ashe. So Why is this one important? Okay, sometimes we just have thoughts coming in our mind and we just go with them. We don't really question ourselves like, well, why was I thinking that? Why do I want to say that? What's my motivation? I think the more that you do that, the more that you reflect, the more that you try and get to the bottom of things is when you're going to succeed the most on your journey. Okay, not just saying things for no reason and not holding back when there is a reason to say something. Okay? All right, what do we have here? Yeah, Bet on Bliss, keeping track for me, says this is the second one we had twice this week, but that means we must look at it differently this week. Yeah, absolutely. I think the reason why a lot of these cards come out similar is because there's something more to it. There's something that we need to continue on with. It means it's like doubly important that we're thinking through our thoughts. Like, why am I thinking this? That we're also using our intellect to get where we want to go. Some of us, we have the answers, or we could have the answers, but we're not taking the time to think through anything. Dope. Bet on Bliss says, I accept that challenge. That's dope. Tony got blocked on Facebook for 30 days. Good morning, Nicole and Maritza. Yes, I am going to pull cards. Yeah. A lot has been, oh God, so much has been happening. And I'm needing these messages too. So it's not just for y'all. There's been a lot of weird stuff. So, okay. Before I go, I gotta do yoga. I've been doing this yoga challenge and I've skipped like 3 days. It's supposed to be every day. I haven't. This is the only thing that I've done every day, like I said I would, and I'm proud of myself. Oh, thanks. I took a really long slumber last night, Tony. I went to bed at like 7. I woke up at 8. I got all the sleep, so. Okay, so for those of you who are in here, if you would like a card or an affirmation, go ahead, and if you have a question, go ahead and put it in here. If you don't have a question, you just want a card, just type card and I'll read something for you in general. But before we do that, if there's 6 of y'all in here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I only have 1 like. How rude. Go ahead. Oh, I got 2 likes. Go ahead and boost me up a little bit. Okay, Bows and Bubbles. Anyone coming toward me in love soon? Let's see. What's going on for Bows and Bubbles in love? Thank you. Bows and Bubbles. What does Bows and Bubbles need to know about love? Ooh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's coming. And this is the part where you have to believe it and you have to have faith and you have to stop trying to push it and force it, because the more that you act, the farther you're pushing the thing you want away. You have to be more magnetic, right? You have to attract it to you. You have to be cool, sitting where you're at, doing what you're doing, being whoever you're being. And it's from that seat of comfort, that place of power, knowing like, look, I want this thing, but I don't need this thing. And I'm still going to continue to learn and progress and work on myself while I wait for it. So the reason why I say he's absolutely coming is because this is a card of, again, a message, but this is a passionate message. If you look at him, there's flames, there's fire. It's all about sex. It is all about someone coming in to enliven your passions, to wake up your passions. So this is definitely coming toward you. But again, it's your job. It's your job. It's your job to be okay with the way things are right now. Okay? To have the faith that it's coming. So if you would like to work with an affirmation, Bows and Bubbles, it says, my life is full of passion and pleasure. Okay? My life is full of passion and pleasure. Bet on Bliss says, I thank you for the time. I'm proud to. You help me stick to things too. Oh, that's so dope. See, I know I can let you guys down over here. There's been a couple times where I'm like, I'm not going to do it, but I'm here. Maritza says, I love today's affirmation. I'm facing something today. I need good, positive vibes. I have to meet with a client at 10 this morning and I'm concerned about it. All right, let's get Maritza a card. Okay. You've been through a lot for sure. You've been through a lot. You've dealt with a lot. There's been many obstacles and challenges that you've had to fight against. And you're kind of like, oh my God, do I have the strength? Do I have the power to continue to fight, to continue to put myself out there, to continue to put more effort out there? Can I handle another challenge? And the answer is yes, absolutely you can. You are very close to completing a difficult cycle. The nines in tarot are about completion, that one final push before things like finally feel like you can breathe again. Okay. And if we look on the back, I think a couple of these affirmations are going to be dope for you. The first two. I have 3 on here, but I think the first 2 apply more for what you're going through. It says, I am resilient, persistent, and confident. I have faith in my abilities. Okay. I am resilient, persistent, and confident. I have faith in my abilities. And that is for you, Maritza. All right, Bet on Bliss. I definitely need a card. I have plenty, but just what falls is what I'd say. Okay. Cool. Interesting. So we have 3 cards, and then we have the bottom of the deck being the 10 of Cups. Okay. So you are definitely on a path of abundance and a path of achieving your goals, achieving your dreams, achieving a state of bliss that perhaps you haven't felt in a while. And if you feel right now like, well, where is this bliss? Or I don't feel like this lady here. I think it's on the other side of some decision that you need to make for yourself. You're needing to choose a direction, right? You're needing to really sort through all the things that you have on your plate from your day-to-day life and really narrow it down to the things that truly bring you joy, to the things that help your life flow a lot more easily. It could be that you're having to choose between, different ways of being from the past and the present. It could be that you're having to choose between yourself or others. Whatever it is, the Empress is more of your advice, okay? Your advice being to lean into the things that bring you joy, that feel abundant, that feel ripe, that feel good to you. A lot is blooming. A lot is coming your direction. Just like the Empress here. She's in this fucking amazing ass field. There's so much growth. She's finally able to reap. Yeah, she's finally able to reap her rewards. So how do you decide which direction you need to go in? You decide by getting it all out. What do you want? What do you want? Put it just out on paper, like the attributes, the characteristics, the feelings, whatever. Put it on paper. And then you can start to feel your way through whatever you're deciding. Like, does this have more of what I wrote down? Or does this have more of what I wrote down? And you kind of feel through it. We have a lot of feeling cards here about being magnetic, about sitting and trusting, knowing that that clarity will come, or that inspiration, that decision, that whatever will come. But you're definitely juggling something. What I want you to know is that on multiple sides, you are being led to abundance. These cards are all so rich here. And still we have the indecisiveness. I don't know. So let's lean in a little bit more. Maybe we're not using our intellect. Maybe we're not thinking in terms of money, but in terms of your heart, in terms of your intuition. So lean into those, okay? What'd you say? Yo, I can't decide though, but wow, I'll figure it out soon, I'm hoping. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely a lot coming up, but of good to leave here and get back to my peace and happiness. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot coming to you that's really good. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of these decisions or these options. Okay. Like, be that bitch, be her. Abundance flows to me effortlessly. I am a magnet for my desires. Ooh, here's another one I think would be good for you. It says, I sit with excuse me, I'm dying. It says, I sit with uncertainty and allow my intuition to guide me. How about that one? Let's have you use this. I sit with uncertainty and allow intuition to guide me. Hmm. I would say, yeah, I mean, it's time to make a decision. And I think whatever decision you have, like whatever scares you the most is probably the way you should go, right? Because that means that's what you want more. But again, sit with your intuition and let that guide you, okay? Yay! Wrote it down. I'm so glad. I'm just really happy that you guys are here with me, that you continue to show up. My day ones are the best. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to go do some yoga and try and get back to myself. You know, personally, I don't always share a lot that's going on with me specifically, but I think recently one of the things I'm working on is not losing myself in other people, you know? So I think we all have a tendency to do that as well. So I'm trying to make sure that I stick to the things that I say I'm going to do for myself. I'm trying to listen to my emotions about what they're telling me in terms of who and what and when to be around certain people. Because I really like to be alone. I like being alone. Um, so I think those boundaries are important, right? If you would rather be doing something else than what someone else wants you to do, like maybe you should honor yourself. Maybe there's a reason why you don't feel like being around or hanging out or X, Y, and Z. So I'm working on my boundaries and listening to my intuition. Um, yeah. So I'm about to honor myself and get back to this yoga thing because Tony, did you say you wanted one? Oh, you did, Tony. Let's get Tony one really quick. But yeah, I got to get back to myself. I have to get back to the things that I know help me, which is this, which is you guys, which is yoga. Yeah. Yeah. Bet on Bliss says, shocking how easy it happens. Good luck with the self love and self care. I'm the same. I like my alone time, but I stretch myself to others a lot, working on that. Yeah, absolutely. Like, yes. Boundaries. Okay, Tony, you have two things here. Sorry I missed you, boo, but here you are. Both about duality. What I noticed right away is that there's two things in each one, right? There's two wands, there's two cups. It's about balance, it's about union, it's about going in a new direction. So first, the Two of Wands is all about your passion. It's what you're planning to do. It's what you want to do in the future. You're thinking about your plans. Like, what am I passionate about? What direction should I take? It's like you're really beginning to think about your future and where that could possibly be taking you. And that's wonderful. It's going to help you to visualize something for yourself. It's going to inspire you. It's going to bless you and your mind with a lot of great ideas for your business, for how to pursue things moving forward, and not just your business, but also your romantic life, right? You're thinking a lot about that, a lot about coupling, a lot about what kind of partner you want, what you have to offer in relationships, and what you're looking for out of a relationship. So this is wonderful, right? Because the more that you think about these things and you really get to the bottom of things, the clearer your vision gets, right? And the clearer you are about what you want, the more easily you can recognize it when it's around. So doing this is absolutely wonderful. It's great. In the same breath, the universe wants you to know to be patient. What you're wanting cannot be cooked up like that. You don't want something that's put together sloppily. The universe is really behind the scenes, creating the best timing, the best opportunity for this to happen, for this expansion, for this partnership, for whatever it is that's coming toward you. So with the Temperance card, it's reminding you, hey, I mean, there's a whole ass angel here, right? It's like, we are working on it. You are seen. You're not alone. We have heard you. We're working on it. And so what you need to do is to stay grounded in the knowledge that everything comes to you when it is time, that nothing comes unless it's time. And for something as big and bountiful and beautiful as you've been dreaming up, you don't want to rush that process, okay? You need to remain true to your purpose. While you're waiting, remain true to your purpose. Okay. We're not losing faith, right? Because again, you're not in control of when this happens. None of us are in control of when love comes to us. And if you feel like you are in control of that, then it's probably not love. You're probably forcing something. So if you want something that is meant for you, that's true for you, and only you, Tony, you need to be patient and understand that you can't push this, you can't force this. How then do you how do you enjoy life in the meantime? By continuing to put effort into your passions, to continue to live from your truth, to choose the people, places, and opportunities that make you feel more expansive. Okay? So, yours is, I am grounded in the knowledge that everything comes to me in divine timing. What's meant for me cannot miss me. I remain true to my purpose. Christy Daniel, I got you. If I'm forgetting you, I got you. You are welcome, Tony. Okay, let me get Christy because I'm not about forgetting people. Everybody else, though, I'm going to have to get you later because I got some yoga to do. Maritza says, there's no way you will fail at anything you're facing. I truly believe Mother Earth has something very special in store for you. Thank you so much, Maritza. You've been incredibly supportive and encouraging, and I can't say enough about that. I appreciate you. All right. What does Christy need to know? Christy, you got some dope things coming to you. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. When the Wheel of Fortune comes, it's letting you know that your luck is about to change, that you are being given a lot of blessings. And if you haven't seen them yet, they're absolutely on their way. And it's very similar to what I was just saying to Tony in the last reading, that your faith is so important in receiving anything in this life. It's your faith, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, I have faith. And then they get to a point where they're like upset or sobbing or crying, like, well, where is this? Where is this? And it's like, well, where's your faith, right? Where's your faith in your path? Where's your faith in the universe and God and whatever you believe in? Where's your faith? And I think we truly underestimate that. And even if you're not super religious, faith is still important. You still have to believe that good things are coming to you, okay? Or you sabotage all of that. So, Christy, your card is the Wheel of Fortune. This is letting you know that you do not have anything to worry about. And if you've been feeling like you've been on the bottom of things, that's definitely about to change its path and trajectory. We have a lot of astrology going on. Jupiter moved into Capricorn. That's expanding. That's bringing us many, many blessings in whatever house you have Capricorn in your natal chart. But we're not getting into astrology here, but just in general, The planet Jupiter, what it does is it takes whatever is in front of it and it makes it bigger. So your thoughts are going to be really important, Christy, during this time. Keep a handle on your thoughts and the way that you talk about your experience, the way that you experience, or the way that you communicate to others about your experience. Because if you are going to continue to be negative, Jupiter is going to expand the negativity. If you choose to be positive and all of that, then Jupiter is going to expand that too. Whatever the case is, you are coming up on a time of abundance. And you don't have anything to worry about. You're being taken care of. So let's go ahead and look at your affirmation. It says, I joyfully embrace my destiny. Luck and great fortune are smiling upon me. I gracefully embrace my destiny. Luck and great fortune are smiling upon me. So I hope that little session helped you guys. I know it's been helping me. So I hope you have a great Saturday, whatever y'all are about to do. You're welcome, Christy. I would encourage you to do something nice for yourself, whether that be, walking around in nature, taking some deep breaths, exercising, eating good food, cleaning your house, whatever you need to do today to be good to yourself. I hope you do it. I hope you continue to set boundaries that honor you, to engage in activities that edify you. Of course, there's time for fuck shit. But I would encourage you to balance that out with some reflection and edification. So balance in all things, y'all. We could be everything all at once. Anyway, I will see you later. Got some yoga to do, and I'll come back on here maybe a little later today or tomorrow. So make sure that you are subscribed and that you have that bell turned on so you can see when I'm live again, because y'all, sometimes I just be feeling the urge, and let's get on. Tony says, I love the daily affirmations. I do them every day. It helps me out so much. Love you lots. Love you too. Thank you for sharing that with me. It makes me feel more motivated to keep doing things. But anyway, I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.